trash truck's going. We're hauling manure today, so stick around for a little bit of crappy stuff. It's a little muddy, as you can tell. So I'm trying not to load the spreader too heavy, but let's see. I've been running it in high first and turtle. So see if we can get up over that hill there and spread through this field. I'm not really gonna do much video on me loading just because of my, you know, I'm in sneakers and, you know, I got my brace from my accident. So this is K-tape. It just keeps my kneecap pushed over, if you're wondering. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna try and set up the camera on the tractor while I'm loading a little bit, see how that works. But let's get started here. The tractor should get up over the hill. It did rain last night, but it should get up through here, no problem. I was spreading through here last night. We've been spreading for the past like 4 days because we just had a heaping pile behind the barn and then a heaping pile in the barn, so we're working on it. Okay, so my asshole was tightened there for a little bit because when I come down into this other field, the tractor was sliding, and the tires aren't the greatest on this cab tractor. We need to get new ones, but we just haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm gonna spin in through this field here, run it up through here. Just cover this area here. That's all the more area we need to cover in this field, really. chickens are enjoying the manure that's that I dropped there. The chickens are pecking through everything. I got grass planted up in my house, and they come up in there and they destroy it, and it really irritates me because I put a lot of time and effort into that, and then they're coming over and eating the grass seed. But they eat a lot of bugs, so it's good to have them around. Anyway, guys, this video is just going to be kind of pretty simple. I'm just spreading manure, just, you know, putting a video up. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Farm's come a long way. We've been growing. We were trying to buy a new manure spreader, and we went to a sale the other weekend. Went to buy a 3632, new idea. It's a tandem axle with a tailgate and everything. Ended up bringing like $6,700, which isn't terrible, but it wasn't in that good a shape for it to bring that kind of money. Hap only really wanted to spend about $4 to $5. He just wasn't comfortable with spending $6,700 on a manure spreader. So, you know, we're getting along with this one for right now, and it's working good. But we want to get a bigger one for one of the internationals to run. So that's the plan. So hopefully we can get one here at some point. We also need a baler. We need to get a baler. Our new idea baler, it doesn't tie the bale really well. It doesn't cut the strings the way it should. So it's just wore out. My pap bought it brand new back in the 90s, and I've been using it ever since. So, you know, 20 years out of a baler, I think that's really good. It's baled thousands of bales. You can see the monitor for the balers right here, and it's just wore out. We need a new one. We don't really want to buy a brand new one because that's like 50 grand for a brand new baler, especially net wrap or a Solly special. It'd be really nice to have a Solly special baler that's net wrapped, and I'm hoping we can get one. It's just hard though to find a used one that doesn't have a pile of bales run through it. And I'm not saying that, you know, you find a baler with over 10,000 bales, it's not terrible, but you know, we really don't want to get one that's completely wore out and then you know, develop more problems like we're having now. And then sometimes the baler doesn't want to kick the baler out or kick the bale out, so that's also frustrating. We might have to hire somebody to bale some of our hay this year just so we can have a little bit nicer round bale to deal with. Sometimes dealing with those strings and just trying to bale with that baler, it's so frustrating. But I'm going to finish out this load, haul I think 2 or 3 more loads, and we should be done for the day. I don't know if you can tell how much we've covered. We've practically covered this entire field. We had a lot of manure. We had some behind the barn, and then you know, the barn was full, and there's still some in the barn. We have 2 pens that have cows in them, and those are full of manure. So it's hard to tell when we'll haul that out. But I don't know if this is going to be a pasture, if it's going to be hay ground. I'm not sure. But hopefully here in this next month and a half, that manure really decomposes, and if this is going to be a hay field, if it's going to be a hay field, we're going to have, you know, cow patties in the damn hay. At least I would think. Oh, it's rough through here. I would think, because this manure spreader doesn't really tear up the manure like a vertical beater would. We have spread with a vertical beater, and if you want to watch that video, it is on the channel. You just have to go back through my videos. But anyway, I'm gonna run this load out, and I got one more load after this, and then we're done. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Just a little bit of haul manure, talking about the farm and what we want to do next and stuff like that. So anyway, if you like the video, please like the video. Don't forget to comment if you have any questions or any input on what to do on the farm, if you have any ideas. And make sure to hit that subscribe button, because I have a lot of good content coming, and trying to post on a consistent daily, not a daily basis, but a weekly basis. So anyway, guys, hope you like the video. See you in the next one.